You already did, let's test for HIV. So I'm going to go through some of the comments about the HIV. When I that HIV video, it had so many, very many. I was really very impressed. It had like over 1 million views. Like it did so well. Now another thing I want you to know very well is that if you've had unprotected sex or you've been exposed, if you have been raped, sexually assaulted, you have a window of up to 3 days to be able to go to hospital. In these 3 days, one, we can prevent HIV and all the issues that it comes with. Another thing, within those first 2 days, we prevent unwanted pregnancies. Another thing that is very good for you is it helps us to do counseling and mental healing, because you know one thing about trauma is that the longer it takes, the deeper it roots in. And so it becomes very problematic. The first 24 hours are especially important for justice. So people are able to collect samples from the body that can be used in the courts of law. So that can be something that you look into. Now, we'll go through some of the comments. Question number 1. Some of these comments are really very funny. By the way, I found them so funny. Now, there was the first one. Shemi Gift said, Windows stage C 3 months tenor. I think this is Swahili. By the way, I don't know Swahili. I don't know Randi. These people be sending me these things in these languages. I'm telling you the truth. Me, I'm a very Ugandan person. I have no idea about these languages. So I think this was Windows, I think C means is not 3 months, but the Windows stage, like I explained in the previous video about the different labs, the Windows stages are based on the labs, not the disease, okay? Someone said we are tired. Mona even asked we are tired. And someone said clearly no one is safe. No, you can prevent it. Abstain, be faithful, use condoms. Those are always the best ways. If you've been exposed, get to hospital quickly and be started on a regimen that is helpful for you. Then someone said, I have been on medication since 2015, but now whenever I do the test, it always comes out target not detected. Please help me, what's the meaning? Well done, well done. That means that the virus has been suppressed severely enough. Your virus is down. So you are doing good. You have to keep taking your medication and adhere well, because once you start interrupting your medication, it will go back up and it comes up with resistance. That means that the drug that you've been using, that line may not be able to help you. So someone's supposed to switch it up and give you stronger ones, which is not really a good thing. But not cured, suppressed. Keep taking your medication. Someone said, Panda Oxygen said enough is enough. Munange, enough is really enough, honestly speaking. What are the main symptoms? I attached the symptoms in a previous video. I am going to attach them again, and then you can be able to go through them. But for the first stages, when you've just been infected, you'll have normal things like a flu, or someone even has nothing, and then it goes. Then you forget about it. Then as the stage keeps on increasing, you begin having things like lymphadenopathy, or the lymph nodes begin to swell. If you go to like stage 3, begin getting malnutrition, diarrhea that keeps on. Stage 4 is AIDS, whereby you've seen people who are like very slim. That's why we used to, actually that's why it's called in Uganda sirimwe, because the person is very, very slim, and this point you find like the bones, everything is popping, or you begin getting things like Kaposi sarcoma, you begin getting parasites in the brain. Those are normally the signs of stage 4 or AIDS. 10 years, how? Like I explained again, the 10 years, your body can keep fighting for you for 10 years. It will keep fighting. You begin reaching this stage, it keeps fighting. If your immune system is good, you reach, let me say, within the first year, you're not really showing bad symptoms. It's there, you get like a cough, it goes like that. Eventually, by the time you begin getting things like candida of the mouth, of the throat, there are funny things that you'll see. If someone keeps on being sickly, oftentimes it's good for you to have a test for HIV done. Some people you find even, I had one time a lady who came to me, she had separated from her husband, I think after like 3 years, and she didn't have any symptoms. Actually came to test for HIV just for the purpose of travel, like needed it for travel, and actually find she was positive. Yet she had separated from him like 3 years previously because of adultery and things like that. So that is one thing about it you need to know. But she was looking very healthy and well. So test. When did you last test? Okay, so yeah, it's true, 10 years. I'm safe. It's been 19 years of waiting. Okay, let me see. I've learned a lot. Thanks. What kind of food do we eat to improve our immune system? Just eat a balanced diet. Eat well, eat nutritious foods. I love your content, well dispensed in very clear English. Thank you very much. Thank you for enlightenment. I don't believe it. You better believe it. Even 15 years, yes. So it depends on how good your immunity can fight. If it can fight, it will fight it for a long time. By the time it gives up, everything hits you at once. Thanks, Doc. Simple explanation. You're welcome. I am glad. 10 years. Yes, 10 years. You're trying to scare us. No, I'm not trying to scare you. It's just the disease process. I'm trying to educate you. Okay, so I think those are some of the questions. I feel like I'm in microbiology. Yes, actually understood. Yes. So those are the things. Pointer number 1, if you've been exposed, make sure you get to hospital within 72 hours. 3 days are always a very, very perfect range. I'm going to emphasize this very many times. You can have symptoms even before the 10 years reach, or you can even have them after a long time. But depending, go to the facility, they will test. Thank you very much. Let me know if you have any other questions. Thank you. Class dismissed. Have you learned? You already did us test for HIV.